My husband told me, your pregnancy is destroying our life. I don't want to hear another word about that baby. So I never mentioned our daughter again. What happened in that delivery room destroyed him. We tried for 7 years before I finally got pregnant. When the doctor said high risk, I thought my husband Garrett would be terrified like I was. Instead, when I mentioned my preeclampsia diagnosis over breakfast, he slammed his orange juice down so hard the glass cracked. Stop talking about pregnancy stuff while I'm trying to eat. You become obsessed. Just stop bringing it up completely. 7 years of fertility treatments, and this was his response to our miracle baby. I set down my fork and said quietly, okay, I won't mention the pregnancy again. He looked relieved and went back to his phone. I started going to my OB appointments alone. After a week, his text became frantic. What appointment? What's the doctor saying? I just reply, appointment and nothing else, because he told me not to. Neighbors noticed me waddling to my car alone, medical equipment being delivered. Garrett had to make excuses. Soon, the whole street was whispering about him doing nothing while his pregnant wife struggled. By month 7, he was showing up at my OB's office. Just tell me what's happening. I need to know about the baby. The receptionist would tell him I couldn't discuss my condition. At my sister's baby shower, Garrett's own mother asked why he wasn't there. When she heard what he'd said, she went pale and left to confront him. His boss heard too and called Garrett in to discuss company family values. His father removed him as executor of his will. When my blood pressure spiked at 32 weeks, I was rushed in for an emergency C-section. The hospital called Garrett as my emergency contact. He burst in shaking. Why didn't you tell me it was this serious? You could have died. I turned my face away as they wheeled me through the surgical doors. Our daughter went straight to the NICU. 3 pounds. When Garrett came home to find a lactation consultant and the half-finished nursery, he punched the dresser. Tell me about our daughter. I take it back, okay? When she was strong enough to come home, I scheduled the discharge without telling him. He found out from the doorbell camera. He called screaming, why didn't you tell me our daughter was coming home? You said stop talking about the baby, so I did. Then he walked into the nursery and he wasn't apologetic anymore. He was cold. He pulled out his phone and showed me a recording from that morning when I was groggy on postpartum medication. Good thing I have you on tape. My lawyer says deliberately keeping me from my child is grounds for emergency custody. He smiled. Let's discuss how you'll explain